Hi, this is Zak Mir with the US penny stock highlights for Tuesday, the 4th of August. Starting off with Alterity Therapeutics, where we've had such a massive couple of moves to the upside, it's difficult to know what to say which would beat it. But what you can say is that today's support to date at $3.22 is key in the near term. So an end-of-day close above it would give us another chance of a retest of the $5 plus area, today's intraday high. Otherwise, we have a potential breakdown and maybe look for a new opportunity to go long towards or just under $2.50. Next situation is one which is new to our particular sequence. Danaos Group here, nice sort of classic bottom of the range breakout, breaking the 50-day moving average, $3.86, and breaking that line of resistance from April around the same level. So while there's no end-of-day close back below the 50-day line, looking for a top of March trend channel target and the 200-day moving average towards $5.80 over the next 4 to 6 weeks. Another new stock for the US penny stocks is Koss Group, and here the story is that we've had this nice breakup really since mid-April, hugging the 50-day moving average on the way up, which is a good sign, I think one can say. And also the great breakthrough in the near term is that we've held now above neckline resistance around $2.05. So while we're above that, the old June peak, looking for a top of December price channel target up to $3.70 plus over the next month or so. Good to follow up on the next situation, which is MicroVision. Here, just interesting that we covered the stock before, looking at when we've seen this stock in the rising trend channel from March, looking for a target towards $5.50 plus at the top of the channel. We just had a few days where we broke back below the May resistance, a bit of a spoof in terms of making it look like the shares were in a top formation, but we've broken back nicely now, and the view now is at least while we're above that old May resistance area at $2, looking for further upside, potentially back up to the top of that channel and the previous hoped for destination at $5.50 or so over the next 1 to 2 months. New name for the penny stocks is coming up now in the form of Ossen Innovation. Here you can see that the shares have gapped up nicely, breaking recent resistance. I suppose you could call it neckline resistance, around $3.40. While we're above that, looking for a top of 2019 price channel target as high as $6.50 over the next 1 to 2 months. Another stock which begins with O, which is rather rare around these parts, One Stop Systems. Here we've got a similar breakup to the previous stock, but we've got the neckline resistance just around current levels, so we want to see an end of day or a weekly close north of $3 really to then open up the possibility of a move up towards the top of a rising trend channel from the end of 2018 as high as $6. So the rather simple story or prediction here is that above $3 we're heading up to $6 for One Stop Systems over the next 1 to 2 months. One of the most amazing charts I think that I've seen in the recent past is coming next in the form of Precipio. Here we've got we had a rally there at the in the middle of 2019, but the current situation where we've bounced off former neckline resistance post September 2019 resistance around $2.85, and then spiked up and then had a sort of another rebound. Means that it's a very volatile situation, but it'd be nice to see the shares close above that old September peak from last year. Let's say call it $3.98, and end of day close above $3.98. It gives us a possible retest of $8, which is the late July peak. But the big picture target over perhaps by the end of the year could be up to $14 at the top of a broadening triangle from the summer of 2018. So basically $4 in play at the moment, up to $8, and then up to as high as 14 or 15. This stage only back below $3, really killing the idea of a big recovery for Precipio. Next situation is one which is also noteworthy, Sintx Technologies. Here we've got the shares delivering a very nice turnaround over the recent past, if I can get it to, if we can actually see it. Here we've got the gap through the 200-day moving average, which we had basically at the end of June. Nice consolidation above it and above the 50-day moving average at $1.45. Current position is that we're hoping that the shares will remain above neckline resistance at $2.48. While they do, we're looking for a break of the $3.30 area, which is the main post-September resistance, and the big target here up to around the $8 level on any break of the post-September resistance at $3. So above $3, looking for as high as $8 for Sintx Technologies. Just a few to go now. Quite a sort of interesting day in terms of the stocks that we've got at our disposal. The next situation is technical communications. Here you can see that the shares have broken that line of resistance from December, and while we're above that line of resistance at around $3.80, looking for a top of December price channel target as high as $8.20 over the next 1 to 2 months for technical communications. Stock which is also very much in our sights at the moment in terms of recovery is Tremont Mortgage Trust. The attraction here is it looks like we're just beginning the recovery journey, so just breaking the 50-day moving average at $2.76 and also that line of resistance from February at the same level. So above that, looking for the 200-day line at $3.80 initially, and then obviously back towards $6 February resistance on a weekly close above the 200-day line. A stock which has become a favorite of mine in the recent past, Universal Security Instruments, largely because it's been going up rather consistently, and secondly because it's actually hit the target that I was looking for, which was rather ambitious at the time initially. We've hit the top of the December price channel at $3.40. End of day close above $3.40 or a weekly close above that. We could have a new leg higher, which seems rather amazing at the moment, but we could have a new leg higher towards the $4.80 level, which is an October 2019 resistance line projection. At this stage, only really back below, let's say, an end of day close back below 288 or 290, which is the resistance on the way up from last month, really cools off the bullish scenario. Just a couple more to go now. First one is to follow, and it is the VNCE Holding Corporation. Here we've got another early bird or relatively early bird situation in the sense that we've broken that line of resistance from June, and that runs at around the $4.85 level. Above that, looking for at least a retest of the main resistance area from the middle of June onwards, so up to $6, and a weekly close above $6 could take us up towards the March resistance line projection as high as $9.85. So plenty on tap there for VNCE Holdings, and at this stage only back below $4.25, really killing the bull argument or the recovery argument for that stock. Finishing off with a recent past repeat in the form of ViewRay, and what we've got here is a break of a good comprehensive break of the 200-day moving average at $2.69. Above that, really looking for a top of price channel target from January, heading towards $4.50. So above that $2.70 area, looking for as high as $4.50 for VRAY. Let's see how that goes. That's it from me today. More updates tomorrow.